Today is actually the 17th, and I haven't been filming for 2 days now. I'm at my mom's house, like I said in my last video. I left to be at my mom's house for a couple of days. So she's staying with Marky. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're playing in the living room. And I went into my bedroom to film. So as you can see, I've started my new project. I can never wait with that. If I could, I would have started everything that I have in my stash. But unfortunately, I cannot do that. If I will never be finishing anything. But this is something that I really wanted to start. For some reason, I just opened my my kind of closet with all my kits, and I remembered this one. This was one of my later purchases, so that's something that I really wanted to try. Just to remind you, this is the kit. This is a Rioli's kit. I'm sorry for the light. This is a Rioli's kit. I don't know the name of it because I cannot find it. It doesn't say it. It just says the creator. Just as a reminder, this is, I'm trying to, prevent this from happening. This is the number of the kit. It says here that it has color chart, 14 count, black, fly guard, Ada, woolen and acrylic yarn, 14 colors, not a lot of colors by the way. Standard cotton, one color. Oh, stranded. Basically it has 14 colors and one like thread, regular thread, 14 acrylic yarn and one regular thread, and two wooden hangers, which you can see. I don't know, can I see you? Can I show you? This is the hanger that comes in it. It's not a big project, but it's really long. It's 19 centimeters wide and 14 and 90 centimeters high. So it's a really long one, but it's not a very wide and big one. So it's going to go like in one very long strip. I kind of rolled it in and used these little thingies to grab it, but I need to find some solution for that. Anyways, I chose to stitch it with my hoop. By the way, it kind of fits the colors right now because I'm stitching this part. I've started from the bottom, and this is what I'm stitching right now. Gosh, the leaves. I think it's so beautiful. I haven't been stitching on black canvas before. I did try to, but I didn't. And this is what I have. Basically, there are a couple of weird, well, not weird, maybe one of them is weird for now, for me. There's this stitch like across with one strand, and there's a cross that goes like you use two strands on the bottom, one color, and another strand on the upper side with a different color and with one strand, meaning you have two strands on the bottom and one strand on the top with a different color. It's kind of a weird cross. I don't know if you'll be able to see. These are the crosses. Can you tell the difference with the colors? I think it's pretty noticeable, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry for the close-up, kind of pressed something. Anyways, I think that what's wrong with the quality of the video? Something is kind of off. I don't know what. I need to check my stuff. What's going on with my camera? Anyways, I've started this. I think I've made a pretty good progress. I've stitched it yesterday, like a couple of hours. It took me a while. I'm taking my time with it. This is not one of my main projects, but it's something that I really want to finish and hang because I think it's so beautiful. The flowers are amazing and beautiful, and it looks really good. They have a couple of these types of designs, like the panel, I don't know how do you call it in English, but the elongated wall coverings, and I think that it's beautiful. Really, I do. I think that it's a really special looking thing, especially that you have these weird edges to this whole ordeal. So I think that it's going to be beautiful in the end. By the way, the chart, I'm going to show you the little piece of the chart. This is what I've been stitching. It is matte paper. It's not glossy, so you can draw on it. These are the crosses that I was telling you about. There you go. Like you have two on the bottom with one color, like number 4, and you have another one that's closing the cross on the top with only one strand. This is kind of weird, but that's something new for me. I've never stitched that before. I think that it's going to be really pretty. Anyways, I've crossed it out with a pen, and I think I'm just going to keep doing it. This project doesn't have any back stitch, so it's going to be easy to just cross out the ones that I've been stitching already. I'm kind of wanting to stitch it right now. Anyways, let's see. Today I haven't been stitching it. I have chosen to stitch something else today. Can you see how cute it looks with the yarn? Looks really fluffy, I think. Anyways, today, like I said, I haven't been stitching this one. Today I chose to stitch my Himera. I took it with me. I took the Lighthouse with me, and this is what I have. I totally forgot to take a picture of what I had before, so this is basically what I've been stitching. I think that if you are watching my videos, you could have noticed that I filled in all of these. This part is filled in, and all around here. I basically, it's on the finish line right now, because all I have left is practically stitched like really big color spots, so it's kind of easy to stitch, but it is taking a long time because there's a lot of stitches here. It's 25 count. It's a very big project, and I think that it's still going to take a while, but not as much time as it would have if I would have been stitching with the with the confetti and the flowers down here. So today I've stitched 660 half crosses from this. Some of you who are counting half crosses as a full cross might think that you can just make like 50% out of it. Like I've stitched 330 crosses, but I'm kind of counting it in the right way. I'm stitching half crosses, so I've stitched 660 half crosses, and that's it. Okay, anyways, I'm going to have to feed Marky in a couple of minutes, maybe half an hour, and then we are going to give him a bath, and he's going to go to sleep. I'm sleeping in the same bed with him while I'm here with my mom at my mom's house, and I kind of love it. I love to sleep with him and by my side. He's so sweet when he's sleeping, and sometimes he's a big boy now. Well, he is 7.5 months old, so he starts doing really sweet stuff, and he sometimes reaches for me, like he touches me when he kind of wakes up a little, and he kind of reaches his hand and he just kind of strokes my hand or something. That's so sweet. Anyways, yeah, I think that I will still be here tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow my husband will pick me up and I'll go home, so I have one more day of freedom. I mean freedom from house chores. Marky, my mom's mostly with him because she lets me do my things and just rest and feel unbothered by the baby, but I'm still kind of messing with him. But still, when you're at your mom's house, it's always you're not doing anything. She's cooking, everything you have something to eat. It's clean, it's fun, and yeah, I wish I was 16 again. Anyways, I will see you in a couple of seconds with another update. Okay, so today's the 18th. I'm already home. I came home today at about 9 o'clock in the morning. My husband picked me up, and yeah, so we are home. We had kind of a weird day because it was pretty hectic. Marky was kind of fuzzy today. I don't know what it is, but I guess he wasn't feeling very well. He's not sick, thank God, but he's kind of fussy, so I don't know what it is. Anyways, I gave him a bath before he went to bed, and he fell asleep. He always falls asleep really, really good after I give him a bath, so that's something that we are loving. But that's not why I am here. I actually was going to go to bed as well before I film, but I decided to film because I always postpone it, and then I kind of spend a couple of days without filming, and then I feel bad. But this is an update. So this is my lighthouse from Chimera. You probably recognize it, and I've actually continued stitching it at my mom's house after I filmed like the next day. So I did fill in the areas. You probably see the difference. It almost done, like this little square is done, and I'm going to be moving to the next one. Basically, like I said, everything here is in the same color mode, same colors. There are a couple of blends, but mostly like pink and purple-ish colors. It's sky, so basically this is going to be happening for a while now. It's very easy stitch, but there's a lot of them, so it takes a while. That's fine. Anyways, I did stitch it for a while, and then I came back to my new project. You know what? Whenever I start a new project, I think I'm not the only one with this problem, but whenever I start a new project, I always want to stitch only that for a couple of days. So I kind of make myself not stitch it. I don't know if it's right because I always say that stitching shouldn't be a job. I mean, if we are getting paid for that, why not? But I mean, it shouldn't be like a must do kind of thing. So, for some reason, I feel like if I am stitching the same thing for a couple of days, I kind of ruin my stitching mode. I don't know how to explain this. But let me show you what I've been doing. So this is it. Can you tell a difference? I think it's probably obvious. The leaf, the first one is almost finished. Let me show you the preview. Where is it? There it is. The preview over here. This is the first leaf. Come on, focus. There it is. This is it. And I probably am... Well, I'm not probably. I'm definitely finished with the first sleeve already. It's again a very easy stitch just because there's not that many colors in this project. Only 14 colors. 14 colors. 14 colors of you know, not of green, but of green and pink and red. So it's an easy project altogether, but I think that I made a mistake. I think that I've made a mistake in this. This is supposed to be over here somewhere, and I kind of stitch it over here. The problem is that it's a continuing of this, so they're kind of connected. This little row and this little cross are connected. So I don't know. I'm going to fix it. By the way, if you are able to see, it is blend of like, I don't know, how do you call this? It's kind of a cross. You probably see it's like two strands on the bottom with one color and one strand on the top with another color. So it's an interesting cross. I've never done them. And by the way, I have a cross here that I haven't closed. That's something that I haven't noticed. Right now I'm noticing this. Here it is. Now I'm going to be thinking about it for a while now. up until the point where I'm going to close it. I also have stitched with 2 strands this top part, like the darker green, like this. By the way, it's raining like crazy outside. It's finally winter. But altogether, I am really enjoying this project. I love stitching with wool. I think that it's so fun and it feels so soft and kind of buttery. I love Rioli's wool. If you want to try to stitch with wool, definitely try Rioli's kit, because I think that's a very good quality thread. I don't have a lot to compare it to, but I do think that it's very good quality. So I recommend. Gosh, I love rain at night. I'm going to go to bed now and listen to the rain. I'm sleeping by myself with Marky, of course, in my room. He sleeps in our room, but my husband is at work, so oh gosh, so no. It's always fun to cuddle when it's raining. So anyways, okay, next thing that I was trying to stitch the night, I was kind of trying to go to that. Let me just show you that. Just going to put this on top. So it's, oh, kind of dropped. I dropped my kit. Okay, so it's the I like the way they look together. This is Dimensions. This is one of their designs, that one of 6, and I have tried to stitch a little of this tonight. You know what? I'm kind of tired, so I decided to just get back to it tomorrow. But I did stitch this little area, like this, these, and these beginning of the windows. Now, this is also not a difficult stitch, but there are different blends, different types of stitches, so it is taking a while. Plus, there are a lot of singles because there are little details like legs and faces and stuff like that. And I'm having a problem with this because I keep making mistakes. This is my regular cross, like the top cross is going to from bottom left to upper right, or vice versa, whatever you want to say. These crosses are going to a different direction, so I'm kind of making myself a little lost here, because right now I'm not really sure if this is the right way for me to stitch or this is the right way for me to stitch, because I am confused. I got confused when I started stitching in a different direction for some reason, but I need to get myself together. Anyways, I think that I'm going to keep stitching it tomorrow. I was actually planning on doing some diamond painting now, but it's 12:30, it's raining, it's actually pretty cold, and I am tired. Today was a hard day, baby boy was fussy, and I think that's enough for today. By the way, I have started designing my cover for my cross-stitch journal, so that's something fun. I'm going to make myself my own cross-stitch journal, make it into a book, and maybe if anybody will want to purchase it, I will be happy like crazy. Maybe that's something that I can do, because I am a graphic designer, like I said before. I have been working in the field for 10 years. I've been designing stuff. I was working in a print house. So I have a lot of experience with design. So I don't know. I don't want to do something really complicated, but I want to do something that I will like and something that will be comfortable to use. So if you will be interested in that, in something like that, maybe I can make it into a book, and maybe I can make maybe a yearly design for cross stitch. Maybe that can be my new career. I could just start manufacturing journals. Yeah, dreams. Anyways, that's something that I am really thinking about, and I really did start to design my cover for this journal. So maybe that's something that can be happening for me. We'll see. Anyways, I would be happy to know what would you like to be in your journal, like what details you would like to write down, maybe some inventory, maybe like counts and stuff like that. I don't know. Whatever it is you find important and in your journal writing. So yeah, let me know. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed. I'm not going to do diamond painting today. I definitely am planning on doing it tomorrow. We'll see what I'm going to be stitching tomorrow. I really want to stitch some of my 12 beauties because I have this video in front of my eyes that I've seen of this Russian YouTuber that has finished it, and it's so beautiful, you will not believe it. Alright, anyways, have a great day or night, whatever it is you are watching it, and I'm going to sleep. Okay, so it's the 20th today, and basically it's the end of the night, day. It's the end of today, and it is 10:45 at night. Marky, I've just put him to bed. He actually fell asleep at around 7:30, and I didn't wake him up, but I got him up because he kind of halfway woke up at about 9:30 because he was supposed to eat at 10 o'clock and he still wanted to sleep, so I didn't want him to go to bed at 7:30 because it was too early and then he will wake up in the middle of the night. So he usually goes to bed around 10:30, so that's about it. And so I ended up getting him up at 9:30. We ate at 10 o'clock and now it is 10:47 and he is back to bed. He's actually playing with his toy and hopefully he'll fall asleep so I can do some diamond painting because I don't want to stay up too late tonight. I just want to film this little clip. I want to finish my diamond painting piece that I have been working on this morning, early this morning, and basically that's about it. Maybe tomorrow I will film my progress in my diamond painting for you, and then I will just post this video and start over. We'll see. Anyways, this is what I've been stitching today. I've actually stitched 493 crosses today, which is pretty good. I don't know if it's noticeable. I don't really remember the point where I stopped, but of course, you probably do see the difference. But something good did happen today. My husband picked up a package for me. It was not one of the bigger packages that I ordered with the kids that I was about to film and didn't arrive. Those ones are still somewhere lost. Hopefully not wet like the rest of the ones that I have received. But I did receive a small package today, which I wasn't waiting for as much, but still I did receive it. And this is something that's got to do with this project that I'm showing you right now. And I have ordered this. This is a gold cord, if you can tell. It is really beautiful. I did not expect it to be this good quality because really it didn't cost a lot. It was kind of like $3 or less, but this is something that's supposed to be finishing these designs. Let me show you the preview just so you can understand what I'm talking about. Where is the preview? There it is. Okay, so if you can see the project that I'm stitching, this one is already finished, and if you can tell around the finished result there's a golden cord. So this little thing is supposed to be around the whole thing, like it goes all around. So I think that it's going to look beautiful. Right now I'm stitching this one. This is the design that I'm working on right now. And yeah, I think that after I finish all of them, I will definitely try to put them together. Never done anything like that, but it will be interesting, and I am definitely going to use this little thingy. Hopefully it will be enough. If not, I will be definitely ordering more, but it's really good quality, so I like a lot. At least something came in the mail. Wasn't wet, of course. Okay, so like I said, I have 493 crosses stitched today. Already started the trees, the roof over here, and the little boy or man. I think it's a little boy, and that's about it. Altogether from this project, like I'm counting this whole thing as a full project, like not by piece. I have tiny finishes when I finish one of them, but altogether it's one work. So altogether from this entire kit, I have 20, almost 21% finished, which is good, which is very good. Actually, this one is my favorite out of all of them, and this one, really like this beautiful. This is bakery, yeah, bakery. All right, guys, so I will see you tomorrow for my final update. All right, so today's the 21st, and this will be the final day for this Stitchy Chronicles week or days. But today I did decide to stitch this project. This is my 12 beauties, and can you tell the difference? I've actually stitched 535 crosses today, and that is very good for this project because I've never stitched as much. Actually, I'm just going to try and spin this around in some way. After watching a video about the Russian vlogger that has finished this, and she had such a beautiful outcome. Hers is actually a little smaller because she was stitching it on 20 count, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I decided that I really wanted to stitch this, and I really wanted to stitch the girl already, and this little part has the first beauty. So I did get to stitch a little bit of her kimono and some of her hair decorations, and that was very fun. Now I finished today by stitching these little scrolls, and we'll see what's going to be happening next. By the way, I just realized that these are kind of like rods, or I think, or how do you call it, that hold the squirrels that hold the swirls. Oh my gosh, never mind. That hold them together. So scrolls. Anyways, this is a fun project. It's not a difficult stitch. Mostly because I am stitching this from Cross Stitch Saga, so it outlines the colors that I need to stitch whenever it is that I need to stitch them, and I just like jump from a piece to a different one just to finish a thread or something and then move on to the next, because I kind of enjoy stitching with different colors, and that's something that helps me just to, you know, feel like I'm doing something, because I'm kind of like, I've stitched around this area like this blue, and then I moved up here to stitch the blue, and then my thread ended, so I stitched this pink, and then I stitched this yellow in her hair and finished up with the yellow down here and on the top here in the curtain. And I've actually stitched a little bit of like blues, light blues, you know. Anyways, it's a really fun stitch just because I know that the outcome will be so beautiful. I just cannot wait to see the first beauty appear. Okay, so this is all for this week. I think that's enough. I don't want to make this too long, and tomorrow we'll see what I'm going to be stitching. I think I want to stitch some of my new projects. Maybe I'll stitch a little bit of the flowers from Rioli's, the the elongated one that I have started at my mom's house. I think that that's something that I'm going to do tomorrow. We'll see about that. But today, I wanted to do some diamond painting. I wanted to do some diamond painting last night, and I didn't. Um, and I wanted to do it today, but I don't think that I'll get to do that as well because my husband actually decided to stay home from work for a couple of days. They have a problem at the boarding school that he works in. They actually have some kids in isolation because of corona, and they wanted him to work in those boots with those kids. And I was really against it because I don't want him to catch anything. I don't want him to bring anything back home. God forbid. He has his father here who's 70 years old. He has a little baby here that is 7 months old, and I don't think it's a good idea for him to, be exposed to this virus. And God knows, but maybe he can bring it here. God forbid he gets it. So that's something that we had a conversation about, and he actually told back at work that he is not willing to work in the boots with the kids who are sick, who are in isolation, and he decided to just stay home till Sunday to just figure out what he's going to do. And he wants to go do a corona test just to make sure that he's okay. He's feeling fine. It's not that he's feeling sick, but still, it's kind of, important for him to be sure that he didn't contract anything, considering that the school is contaminated. We'll see what we're going to do about that, but I'm happy because he's home for the next couple of days and we'll get to spend some time together. So I will not get to do diamond painting tonight. We're just going to watch a movie and just chill, and Marky is already to sleep. He had his bath. He always falls asleep very well after his bath. So yeah. By the way, the packages didn't arrive yet, and that really annoys me. God knows when that's going to happen. Okay, you guys, I love you all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, give me thumbs up, write messages. I'd love to hear from you, and press the bell down below to be notified when my video comes up. So I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video.